Alrighty then, you've probably been seeing this on the Twitter.coms. It's been going fairly viral. Apparently, they're going to be adding Ironmouse into Fortnite. I'm not quite sure what exactly they're doing. I think they're adding her as like a companion, not a skin, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they're doing. Basically, I think they're adding her like a companion. I don't know if you guys play Fortnite. I'm not a connoisseur, but I dabble here and there. They added like little companions, like fucking little pets that can you can have like following you around and shit. And I believe that's what Ironmouse will be put in as. I could be wrong, but that's more or less what I understood from it. But that's besides the point. That is not important. What's important is the reaction, because we know a lot of retards, a lot of retarded little kids, teenagers and normies play Fortnite, and every time some like VTuber or something like that, it gets put into Fortnite, you get some chimping out, right? You guys remember when Keys in the Eye was added to Fortnite, and you had a bunch of retards complaining about Fortnite and Epic Games are putting AI slop in the game, not understanding that AI spells I as in a Japanese name, not the abbreviation for artificial intelligence. We're not dealing with the smartest fan base here, Chan. Okay, we're not dealing with intellectual cookies. But let's get straight into it. This should be pretty fun. Yes, it depends on your definition of fun, but this should be amusing at the very least.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So in this video, we're talking about the latest round of harassment that the VTuber Ironmouse is facing. Now, this is...
Dude, I don't know what it is about Ironmouse, but they're always going after her for like the stupidest fucking reason. Like the only time I ever criticized Ironmouse was with the whole NTE drama, because it was a very obvious just fucking virtue signaling. But outside of that, every other reason that has ever been used to go after Ironmouse has just been the stupidest shit ever.
One of the posts that has the...
Y'all remember the Rakai arc? That shit was crazy, man.
...related comments going after her. It seems very innocuous if you're a normal human being. It's simply an announcement regarding an Ironmouse in Fortnite collab. But unfortunately for her, this has awakened...
I'll buy it, I promise.
The Twitter freaks, and they...
Actually, I don't even know if I have the game installed.
...are going crazy in the replies and quotes, accusing
I bet they are.
her of all kinds of heinous and slanderous things.
They tend to do that, yeah.
Calling her a racist, also saying she's faking her...
Why is she a racist? How do they... Like, she's not even one of those, chud alt-right VTubers. How did they get to the conclusion that she's racist? I'm actually curious about that one. I think that's the first time I've heard that one. I'm actually very curious to know how they came to that conclusion.
Illness, and
classic.
Even accusing her of legitimate crimes.
Oh no, say it ain't so.
Here's just a small little tidbit of what you should expect. People saying that she is worse than Epstein.
Ah, shit! Not Mousy! You're telling me Mousy is worse than the Jeff? Well, darn! Fucking tragic.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a round of Ironmouse derangement syndrome, because unfortunately people can't come across someone they find annoying or don't like in terms of content creation. No, they have to go the extra level to engage on any post about them and say absolutely heinous and deranged things. Now, when you go to the post itself, obviously a lot of people are celebrating, but you also have a lot of people freaking out. Now, you have to understand something very interesting. This is the Fortnite community, so a lot of children.
again, it's literally what I said. It's the Fortnite community. It's a lot of retards, a lot of kids, a lot of normies. These kids are just retarded. They're brainwashed. They have been brainwashed by this idea that fiction is equivalent to reality.
So they're not just Twitter freaks.
Right? They watch, they watch retards like Gideon. Right? Like
have that as well.
Come on.
And not only do they just kind of spurg out and say crazy, heinous things, they also have a very hard
They do tend to do that.
time communicating and sharing their thoughts. They have to speak with pictures.
They also tend to do that.
Basically.
I hate Gen Z, man. I hate Gen Z. I hate Gen Alpha. I just... Use your words, man. Fuck. I hate that shit.
Have to respond with memes, because otherwise they don't know what to say.
Yeah, because they're a little bit retarded.
See a lot of posts like this saying, "Who is that?" Because according to the internet, I guess, if this random user has not heard of someone like Ironmouse, then clearly they're not very important. It's very narcissistic and weird.
Yeah.
Like, again, if you don't...
It's like, again, it's literally it's literally just keys in an eye, just a different flavor. Like, that's exactly the same shit they were saying about Keys and I. Like, oh, what is this? What is she? What is this AI slop?
Want a related collab item with Ironmouse, then just ignore the post. But they have to share their thoughts. They're that impulsive. Here's another one just, going mask off, saying, "When you genuinely trying to hate, but all the comments are positive. Oh,
Fucking toga.
Shucks. It's too bad Ironmouse is not being harassed more for simply collabing with Fortnite." And then,
like, these people are just so, like, they're just unhinged retards. There's no point in taking them seriously. If you see these retards in the wild, the best thing you can do is just point and laugh at them. Just mock them. Fucking mock them. Or just ignore them. Just move on with your life. Because there's no point in engaging with these idiots. Because that's what they are. They're just fucking impulsive little retards.
there's deranged stuff like this saying 2 down, 2 more to go.
Like, it's like her, you guys remember, I'm sure it's still happening, right? But you guys remember when, the whole, like, when everybody was talking about how Ironmouse's comments on TikTok are just flooded with, like, the most vile, heinous shit ever?
With 5 nights in Tel Aviv. Yes,
so stupid. It's Israel!
Somehow this is roping in Israel because, well, Hassan viewers like this probably think everything goes back to that.
Obvious. It's always Israel. It's always the Jews.
And then you look at the accounts of people making this. This is their bio. What in the Diddy blood doing on the calculator 6'7"?
Bro. Gee, put the fries in the bag, dog. Put the fries in the bag, man. Put the fucking fries in the bag. Good lord. I prefer the bios with the pronouns and, the Marxist and anarchist bullshit, man. I prefer that. I prefer the hammer and sickles. The fuck is that?
I think I just got brain...
And that gave me brain AIDS. Good lord.
Brain damage reading this bio. You also see people saying, we don't want AI girls. F off at Fortnite. Oh.
It's not an AI girl, but sure. Again, just completely putting on display how retarded they are.
Once again, calling a VTuber AI because they...
Every time!
Can't wrap their minds around the fact that...
It's funny. It's so funny to me that they just cannot comprehend such a simple, basic technology that has... more or less sort of been predicted for a while now. It's just a fucking avatar tracking facial movements. That's all it is. but they just cannot wrap their head around this technology. Like, this is some foreign alien technology shit to them. They just cannot comprehend. Wait until they learn about motion capture. Their fucking brains might explode, man.
These are real human beings behind VTuber models, but they're also virtue signaling about AI, which I got bad news for you. You might.
It's kind of ironic when Ironmouse was also virtue signaling about AI.
I want to hold my hand as I tell you this. Fortnite uses AI.
No! Say it ain't so! I can't believe the billion-dollar company would betray us like this.
It's not even a secret. Epic is very open about this stuff. In fact, with this whole collab, there is one legitimate criticism you could raise, because as users point out here, wasn't Ironmouse virtue signaling some months ago over NTE using AI, but is now collabing with Fortnite? And that is very true.
I saw that as well, and yes, that is 100%. Out of all of the shit that has been thrown at Ironmouse over this collab, that right there is the only reasonable criticism to bring up against Ironmouse. Alright, like, all of this, you know, oh, she's worse than Epstein, what about AI, slop, and, you know, all of that other bullshit, you know, calling her racist, all of that bullshit is just noise. It's just noise by a bunch of little retards. But this virtue signaling AI criticism is the only legit criticism that I would have for Ironmouse. Because it's you essentially threw NTE under the bus for using AI. But now you have a collab with Fortnite, right? The game owned by Epic Games, the company that is very open about using AI, but we don't have any virtue signaling to be done here, no. Right, everybody was on board, you know, when Ironmouse called out NT for the AI, everybody was, you know, jumping on that bandwagon. But with the Fortnite stuff, it's nothing but positivity. Nothing but positive. No mention whatsoever about the fact that Epic Games openly uses AI. It is, again, it's like I said when it was first popping off. Ironmouse doesn't give a shit. It was just a bunch of virtue signaling bullshit. That's all it fucking was.
True. She dropped her neverness to
proven right once again, gamers.
Sponsorship because she believes she was deceived about the presence of AI in this game, and her claims about what the devs were saying or not saying about AI and how she felt deceived is something that a lot of people criticize, because it seems like it was very public information that they were using generative AI. It was something they published.
I know, and it's so funny. Like, you saw, like, I saw Joel put out a tweet about, you know, they were saying, like, fuck AI, you know, I'm never gonna play another game that uses AI, and it's like, okay, buddy, good luck with that one.
Publicly,
especially moving forward.
Announced long before the sponsorship, and that whole situation was a mess. And then people started looking at other games and companies she has worked with, either streaming their games or being directly sponsored, where they use AI, and she had no problem with it until NTE used generative AI, which seems like a very 2026 kind of conversation. But when it comes to Fortnite, it's very clear that Epic uses AI. In fact, they have confirmed that they use generative AI to help create concept art and designs for new skins. And all you gotta do is go to Fortnite's website, and they immediately promote some of their AI-powered tools where you can create NPCs and entire conversation logs using generative AI. So that,
like, it's just so funny to me, man. Like, it's so, I'm telling this whole the AI bullshit from anti-AI bullshit from VTubers. It's always just been virtue signaling bullshit, man. And I'm telling you, like, a good 99% of them don't actually give a single shit about AI.
That is a
just virtue
form
signaling.
Of criticism, but
that, or they're happy to, you know, put their morals aside for a big juicy check, which, yeah, wouldn't be the first person to do that, right?
A lot of it is being ignored in that case.
Yeah, you can feel however you want to feel about that, right? But
basically casting
it ain't
Ironmouse
nothing
as
new.
the worst human being ever.
It ain't nothing
and also when
new.
it comes to collabs, you can see there was the Burnt Peanut collab with Fortnite. We covered that on the channel before, where people are freaking out because
we didn't talk about it, but I do remember that they were complaining about, oh my god, I can't believe you would let such a problematic streamer in Fortnite.
They claimed he was a bigot and that Fortnite had completely sold their soul and that they were never going to play that game again, of course.
Which is complete bullshit, by the way. They always come back to Fortnite. They're never going to stop playing Fortnite. It's like the PlayStation fangirls.
Everyone kept playing Fortnite. It was just virtue signaling online. But you can see
we all know you're going to buy that PlayStation 6. All right, let's cut the bullshit.
And some people confirmed, in quotes, because they're losers or they hate women, end quote. No, her music is effing buns, and I'd rather spray my brains on the ceiling than listen to that.
Okay, well, pro tip for you, big dog. Don't listen to it. If you don't like it, then don't fucking listen to it, you stupid fucking retard. It's that fucking simple. It's that fucking simple. Don't like it? Well, guess what, buddy? You don't have to buy it. You don't have to listen to her music, buddy. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, man.
What an odd response to music you don't like. There's literally infinite music out there.
10,000 IQ right here, man.
I'm sure there's tons you don't like.
Like, there's plenty of fucking music that I don't like. What do you think I do? Listen to it and bitch and complain about it and talk about how I'd rather splatter my fucking brains on the pavement than listen to it? Or just not listen to it and move on with my life and listen to shit that I like? Obviously, it's A.
But it doesn't warrant a response like this.
So,
and also,
again, I hope these aren't adults saying this shit. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if it is adults saying this shit, but I'm really hoping that it's just a bunch of retard teenagers saying this dumb shit.
Oh, yeah, I think it goes a little beyond just the music when you start looking around and seeing replies like this, saying, OMG, why is that obese crybaby see you next
obese crybaby
Tuesday out of anyone on Earth? She's legit worse than Epstein and Diddy combined.
Like how? How are the two biggest sex criminals combined? How are they inferior to Ironmouse? How does Ironmouse beat them? How? Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense.
These people they're not well mentally, to say the least, okay?
Again, they're retarded. Like, again, there's no point in trying to argue with these people, man. They're just fucking stupid. They're just stupid. You just gotta point and laugh at them.
They have created such a caricature of a random...
why... How do they know she's obese?
VTuber.
It's my question.
They think she is more evil than these actual predators and traffickers. I mean, this is the internet in 2026 in a nutshell.
Like Epstein and the Diddler combined. Combined!
Ladies and gentlemen, this prompted other users seeing these sorts of venomous responses to simply ask, why are people so mad at her? Like, what is the actual thing she's done?
I can tell you what it is. She got Streamer of the Year over their favorite normie streamers. That's all it is, baby. That's all it is. That is the entire origin story of the Ironmouse hate boner. That is literally all it fucking is. Just a bunch of kids crashing out and upset that their favorite normie flesh streamer got beat out by the anime woman. That's all it is. That is the origin of this fucking absolute shit show.
That's so horrible. That makes people think.
Right. That is why they are always crashing out about Ironmouse. That's why she's always getting her like comments on TikTok and shit like that, flooded with a bunch of hateful shit. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of fucking kids that are upset that their favorite streamer lost Streamer of the Year.
She is this terrible, awful person. Don't worry, people are in the replies providing proof. And when I say proof, I mean just their headcanon, and when pressed on providing proof, they basically just run away. Here's one example saying, wasn't it revealed she was like racist?
When? Like, wasn't it revealed that she's like, alright, when? When was that revealed? Like, we've been talking about Ironmouse drama for a good fucking time, chat. Okay, we've been seeing Ironmouse drama all the time. And out of all the shit that they've gone after her for off of the dome, I don't remember a single time that they were going after her for being racist.
I recall.
That is one of the few things I off of the dome, I don't recall people going on some mass harassment cancellation campaign calling Ironmouse racist. Like, out of all the shit you could have picked to make up.
There was at least some racist reactions when other streamers were involved. They're referring to a situation where she was at the Streamer Awards.
Oh, is it the fucking Rakai shit? Is that the oh, okay. Oh my god, that is so fucking stupid, man.
iPad,
that is so retarded. It's the Rakai shit.
Interview,
oh, come
people
on.
Like Rakai came up to her and were being very annoying and asking very annoying questions. And yes, I think her reaction was a little,
as nuisance streamers tend to do,
over the top. She acted like she was, harassed to a crazy degree. But I still,
yeah, I do agree with that. I think she was a little bit. She did, she reacted a little strongly. They were just being dickhead fucking nuisance streamers. It wasn't that deep, right? They weren't like, they weren't trying, well, I guess it depends on how you look. I don't think they were being malicious. They were just being annoying, retarded nuisance streamers. Because that's their whole thing, right? That's Rakai's entire bit. He's just being an obnoxious nuisance streamer retard.
I think it was a very weird interaction in the first place, and I understand why she wouldn't want to do stuff like that anymore, continue to interact with people like that.
No, I mean, 100%. I wouldn't want to interact with fucking Rakai either.
But that didn't make her racist.
Kids annoying as shit.
The streamers she was interacting with and had bad experience with were black, that means she must be racist. And of course, they're trying to imply that here, and someone says, you're going to provide the link to your source. And they say, look, I heard it from someone. You have Google too.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, the most diabolical thing you can do to individuals like this is ask them a very simple question. Proof. Do you have proof?
It's their kryptonite, man.
Proof.
I'm telling you.
For what you're claiming. And they never provide it. In fact, they put it on you. They make the baseless allegation, and then they say, you got Google. Find out the truth. It's absolutely insane. Here's another one claiming that Ironmouse faked having an illness. So she...
well, she ain't faking it. I can tell you that much.
He has an immune...
And again, I would love for you to show me how like, how the fuck do you know that?
Disorder that has bedridden her for, I think, her entire life.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty sure it is her entire life.
Constantly come after her for that, claiming that she's faking it. Of course, they have no proof. And when asked for proof, they say, yeah, the proof is Ironmouse hasn't done a face reveal or shown any medical documents.
Like, isn't that just the fuckiest thing you ever heard? Like, yeah, the VTuber has the VTuber that hasn't shown her face yet. Oh wow, yeah, crazy. I know. Yeah, she doesn't want to show any medical document. Man, shocker. It's absolutely hilarious.
Or have any third party verify anything.
Third party, like who? I mean, you got Connor.
If you're going to use illness to farm sympathy, then you should provide some evidence of having it. Yeah, heaven forbid, Ironmouse would have a disease that leaves her bedridden, and she has to prove it by showing random users like this a picture of her face and her medical documents.
Yeah, that is a completely reasonable stuff, Reverend. I don't know what you're on about, man. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Show me your shit.
To confirm what she's doing, also, she is not farming sympathy. She just has the condition, right? And she's honest about it because it affects how she produces content. She's very limited in terms of getting out and doing a lot of the collabs that her other friends and streamers do, especially IRL stuff, because she just can't, right? She's not trying to milk it for money. In fact, she's doing kind of the opposite. She's using attention on her illness to raise money for the IDF, which people, of course, at the time.
Yeah, like she along with Connor, they have raised a lot of money for that charity, man. It is insane how much work they put in. Like, you know, feel how you want to feel about, you know, Sea Dog and Ironmouse. You know, I don't like. It's no secret I don't like Connor. I've criticized him for a number of things. I like Ironmouse, but you know, I do think that her AI virtue signaling was kind of stupid. But I mean, feel how you want to feel about them. They do some great fucking charity work for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I believe that's what the name of it, the charity is of the IDF.
I'm mistook for the Israeli Defense Force.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Honestly, it's honestly kind of fucking funny.
They try to cancel her for.
It's always the Jews, man. I'm telling you, it's always the fucking Jews.
Being a Zionist, but I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at.
Like it's so funny. Like such a you know, they love talking about, use Google, a quick little Google search would have cleared up the air there, but alas.
At another set of claims here. I just hate VTubers, specifically because 90% of them get all their money off of right-wing predators.
A lot of them are like that. That's so, like 99. It's so good, man. It's so fucking good.
Wow, that's
a lot of them aren't even openly political. Like you can name like a handful of political VTubers, and you just decide that, that must be all of them. A good portion of them are leftists. They're just apolitical. They don't talk about this shit. You know, just kind of bad business to talk about politics in general. It just kind of polarizes your audience, especially if you have no intention to be in the arena, like, you know, people like me, or, you know, I don't know, Rev, Juju, Powder, Leaflet, Kirsha.
Insane, an insane thing to say, and of course, name one and show proof. And what's that other poster's response? Does it even matter, man?
I love that.
I make an outrageous claim and you ask for proof. Does that even matter? Does it even matter if I have proof? Yes, it does matter.
It's so good.
And they say, one, no matter who I say, you'll disagree. Okay, well, take a shot at it. Try to find out. If there's so many examples, just give one and see if any of them stick. Number two, it ain't really that deep. Like, I don't care about justifying my hate for VTubers. I just don't like them. It isn't.
God damn, you're killing me.
That effing deep. Apparently,
it's not that effing deep, but God damn, I'm choking. It's not that effing deep, but I'm gonna call her the worst shit I can think of.
Is that deep? Because you're going on post to express multiple times how much you hate VTubers, and also how you think there's some sort of
good Lord
predator network among 90% of them. Yes, it is that deep to you. That's a very deep accusation, and you can't even provide.
Like we're throwing out some pretty some heavy accusations here. Clearly, if it's not that deep, does that mean you just don't care that deeply about these predatory organizations, quote unquote, that you just claim 90% of VTubers fall into?
A single example to back up your claim that 90% of VTubers are engaging in this behavior. Then we get into the even more outrageous, slanderous claims where this person says she grooms minors, racist, fakes her illness, want me to keep going. And this person...
Proof? like it's just it's so stupid. I'm so tired, man. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired.
They say proof is my pinned tweet, except the racist part. People are saying she is racist for what she did at the Content Awards in 2025. So if you want to see how deranged these people are, this is the pinned tweet, and it is a full-on schizo board. And honestly, it's been a long time coming until one of these people gets sued, because this is an entire thread with zero proof, zero evidence.
God, man, I don't think it'll ever happen, but I would love to see it, because people have become way too comfortable calling everybody a fucking PDF with no evidence whatsoever. People on the internet have gotten way too comfortable saying that shit with no fucking proof. Doesn't matter, you know, if you have like a difference in opinion in politics, they're gonna call you a PDF. They have gone way too comfortable doing that shit, and you know that shit needs to be shut. I hope one of these days somebody gets sued for that shit to just shut that shit down, man.
Accusing her of literal crimes. And one of the justifications is they believe Ironmouse needs to lock her account behind 18 plus. Otherwise, she is being inappropriate with children. That is their claim. Completely baseless and slanderous. But that is their claim. But you look at the account and it just makes so much sense, right? Ironmouse, #1 hater. Seek help. You'll be doing anything with your time other than this.
Like, making your entire online existence over hating one person, like, that's just crazy work, man. Like, if you like her, just say it. Just say so, man. You know what this reminds me of? It's like that shit when, you know, kids like each other in, like, elementary school or something like that. The way they'll express that is just by being little shitheads to each other.
Other than going and making threads and constantly replying to people, slandering a VTuber, you could be doing literally anything else. Like, get a job. I don't know what else to say. And again, it's about time
some
when
real
these
shit,
people
man.
Find out
Get your money up, not your funny up.
This.
Flip a couple of patties, maybe. I don't know, dog.
You can't do this and be so persistent about it.
I need you to lock in, man.
Absolutely insane.
We need to get you on the righteous path.
We're at. But here's one of the neutral responses to the situation, where this user says, I'm more neutral. Do I think Ironmouse is a bad person? Nope. But is she a sweet person? I don't think so. Is she playing as her character? Is she the real deal? I don't know, whatever that means.
I don't either.
I don't think she has a condition like she said.
Okay.
It's like, do I care if she die? No.
Okay. Cool.
These people are insane. Literally wanting someone to pass away and having no care about it, and also making claims about her not having the condition she says with no proof.
It do be like that, don't it?
And this is supposed to be the neutral position.
Oh, shit, if this is neutral, man.
From these Twitter freaks.
We went from the negative to the neutral. Are we gonna get? Are we gonna see a little bit of positives in here?
Absolutely deranged stuff. But then again, what do you expect at this point? It's sad, but it is to be expected.
You know what pisses me off? I always hate when people try to present themselves as neutral when they're just clearly not neutral at all. Like, not even the slightest bit fucking neutral. Like, it's give me a fucking break, man. You're not neutral.
But
let's just cut the bullshit. The only reason retards like to say that I'm neutral, 95% of the time, it's usually just to like make themselves look better, right? It's just like to Oh, I'm not biased. I'm neutral. I'm awesome. I'm awesome and neutral and unbiased. Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
the
right,
latest
man.
Ironmouse situation. It seems like every couple of months, something happens. She breathes in the wrong direction, and it brings all of the worst people out of the woodwork
it's honestly
to go
impressive.
after her and harass her and act like total lunatics while masquerading as the normal and good people. And again, the amount of slander she deals with is absolutely crazy. When it comes to this collab, the only legitimate criticism is in that realm of AI and her past statements towards NTE, but none of these people have the
as the only legitimate
to actually
criticism
form any sort of an argument based on that. Instead, they just call her a bunch of buzzwords and they make crazy accusations against her.
It's all they can do.
It's yeah, Twitter moment. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
There you have it, gamers. That is the Ironmouse X Fortnite situation. You heard it here, folks. Ironmouse is worse than the P. Diddler and good old Jeff combined. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. So stupid, man, but I'm on it. It's so exhausting. It's so tiring. I got that retard fatigue, if you will. Like, it's you see this all the time. They just make shit up about Ironmouse, and because everybody they all have some sort of vendetta against Ironmouse, they just kind of roll with it. They never provide any sort of proof of, the shit, the very heinous shit that they're accusing Ironmouse of. Is just so fucking exhausting. The only legitimate criticism in this entire thing that I've seen is the whole AI virtue signaling stuff. Because, yeah, Ironmouse virtue signaled about AI with the whole NTE stuff. But now you gotta collab with Fortnite, and Epic Games is super hoping about using AI. Make that make sense. But, I mean, outside of that, all of the other shit that they've been saying about Ironmouse is just insane. The most insane, heinous shit ever.